What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to talk about baby doge again. We're just going to do a technical analysis and go over the farming process with baby doge and the progress that I've made here. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Definitely check out my other channel, Marsellis Travels, where you can see me traveling to places like Brazil. And also definitely pre-save my album, link in the description. Let's get straight to it. So let's talk about the technical analysis first here with the baby doge. As you can see, we've been hitting this resistance every single day now. And I've been talking about this. Just look at this. We hit it once here, again here, here, and here, and here. Now we're starting to get a little bit past it, especially since Bitcoin is starting to pump again as well. And we're going to talk about what Bitcoin just now did and why this is good for baby doge. But let's keep going over baby doge first. So first of all, over here it says the 24-hour market control is in control by the bulls by 100%. So it's saying it's 100% bullish pretty much. Now you can also see over here on the oscillator, some good buying volume is coming in for baby doge. So that's also good news as well. We like to see buying volume here. And honestly, we almost hit the support down here at 1250, but we stopped right before we hit that support. And now we're back up here to the resistance. So all that is good. And actually yesterday, we almost got all the way up here to this resistance, all the way at 1430, 1425, but we didn't quite get there. But what we're seeing now we have to try to get past this. See, if we can't quite get past this resistance here at 1335, then what you will end up seeing is baby doge going back down to 1250 tomorrow. Because as you can see, every single day, it doesn't get past its resistance. It drops down to another resistance. Doesn't get past this resistance, drops down again. Doesn't get past that, drops down again. Doesn't get past that, then it'll drop down to 1250. So you can see it's almost like a stair step. It's going down each and every stair. And now we're about to reach that 1250 stair. So that's pretty much what you want to look at this as. Now, if we can actually get past that, you will end up seeing it get back up to where we were before at 1420. And then eventually we can, have some more buying pressure to bring us back up to here. And this is actually pretty good because what Bitcoin was doing. So if Bitcoin continues to do what it's doing, continues to pump, the whole overall crypto market continues to do well, then we'll be good. Because right now, baby doge is up 3.2%. That's pretty good. A lot of money is flowing into baby doge. So baby doge is financially increasing right now, which is good. Like I said, though, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor at all. And anyways, let's keep going over this. So as you can see, Bitcoin up 3.1% inside the last 24 hours. Ethereum up 5.5% in the last 24 hours. BNB 6.5%. XRP 7.8%. Doge down 6%. And we have baby doge at the 3% line. So that's all good as well. Now let's look at the 4-hour chart for baby doge though. So looking at the 4-hour chart, it definitely shows we are still in the red. So we're not out the clear yet. We are not out the red yet. And we're still waiting to be bullish. So the bullish confirmation will actually come after 1600. So if we can get past this 1600 level, that's the bullish confirmation. Even if we break past this area here, that's still not a bullish confirmation. That's a temporary bullish confirmation, pretty much confirming that we're going to go up here to the next line, which is going to be at 1400. So that's not necessarily a bullish confirmation. If we can actually get past this overall red area, because this is less demand for our supply and demand, if we can get past the overall red area and less demand area, then we can become bullish inside baby doge. But if not, we're going to have to wait. And anyways, looking at the oscillator, you can see there is some buying volume here. That's why you see these waves going on the upside here. So there is a good amount of buying volume for baby doge. So all that is good as well. Now that we know what's going to come for that, what about our support? If we were to come down for the support, like I said, 1250, and then after 1250, we have this bar down here, which is set at 1140. So that's where we would want to look for that. 1140 is all the way like right down here. And that's exactly where we were back in October, around the 20th of October to like the 25th. We were around that same area. And it was pretty good support for us. It actually held pretty strong and did not go below it. So, well, it did very briefly, but still, it didn't want to go all the way below that. So we did pretty good back there. So if we hit that support again, we should do all right there. Hopefully it doesn't break immediately. But let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin did something pretty interesting yesterday. Actually, if you look at, no, it was really today. But if you look at this, Bitcoin was starting up yesterday. So as you can see, it just started to ramp up here. The second it went down to like 20.1K, it was about to continue to go down lower, but it was like, nope, it just started to go right back up. Hit the resistance here, pulled back a little bit, got rejected, hit the resistance again, did not get rejected again. Then we hit this resistance up here at about 20.6K, got rejected, came back, hit that support, and it came back up for more, and then did not get rejected the second time. So I'm kind of thinking the same thing might happen again here with Bitcoin, where we just started to pump here, we broke out, and now we're down in a downtrend. As you can see here, we're in a downtrend, and we broke out of this area. We stopped at 21.2K, pull back to the support, try to get back up there to 21.2K, possibly rejected, back down to the support at 20.7K, and then quite possibly breaking that resistance again, just kind of like how I did back here when where I was going over all this. It pulls back, tries to break it once, gets rejected, does it again, actually passes. So if we can actually do the same thing again, that'll be pretty impressive with Bitcoin. But if it does not do that, then we have to watch out for the next support, which will then be back down to 20.3K if we cannot continue to break past those resistance, and then eventually back down to the support down here at 19.6K, eventually down to the low activity area of 19.3. And you already know the drill. I keep saying it's 18.2K. I'm gonna keep saying it because that is our bottom, not our bottom support, but that is a support for Bitcoin. So you definitely want to keep that in mind. Now, this is just the 15M chart, but looking at the 4-hour chart, it looks a little bit different here. So when you look at the 4-hour chart, first you can see over here on the oscillator, it is showing that we did have a good amount of selling here. And now you're seeing the selling slowing down, which is why you're seeing this bullish signal, because the selling slowing down and it's showing buying coming back in. And that's why you're seeing it curving back up on upside. So that's why I believe we actually may do what I just now showed you here on the 15-minute chart, to where we pull back, hit a support, then try to break past resistance, get rejected once, and pull back, hit the support again, and then hit the resistance again, and then actually becoming bullish from there. So I think that might be the more likely option to happen, just according about what happened yesterday and earlier today. So it might actually follow the same pattern. And as you can see, it is showing we have high activity expected in this area. So it's high buying activity for our supply and demand. Shows that there's more buying that's going to be going on in that area. So yeah, high activity over there is expected. And again, we're still looking at that support down there if we cannot continue to become bullish. But overall, I think we actually have the opportunity to do it. And as you can see here with these resistance up here, that's where we're going to, have to really try to break out at, because if we can't, then obviously it's going to be bearish from there. But anyways, off the technical analysis and all that stuff, let's talk about holders now. So as you can see here, 1,633,185 holders in Baby Doge. And that's actually pretty big, compared to what we were doing earlier this month and now, or earlier last month. Now we're doing so much more. We're getting so many more holders. It's just increased drastically within like the last week. So all that is good as well. And as you can see here on DeFi Llama, we're at rank 162. So that brings us to $31.69 million in total value, about $31.69 million. And as you can see down here, ShibaSwap at rank 180 at $27.79 million. So we're doing better than ShibaSwap. We're above ShibaSwap. So I just got to point that out every video, because ShibaSwap been out for more than a year. Baby Doge swap less than a year. And we're still doing better. So I think eventually Baby Doge swap is definitely going to get all the way up here to where it's like $100 million locked. So that's definitely pretty good, especially looking at what our market cap is and where we're locked. Like, we have a lot of total value locked compared to our market cap. So all that is good stuff. Now also, if you want to beat the bear market, they definitely mentioned something pretty good here on the Baby Doge website. And like I said, I'm going to keep showing you my journey here with the farming. And yeah, this is where I'm at with it right now, is that 109% APR, ends in 41 days. This is the hottest pair on the farm. And you can also see it's at 2.8 million inside of total liquidity. And I've earned 4.3 billion Baby Doge, which comes out to $6.47 off of $89 farmed inside of Baby Doge. So that's a pretty good amount, definitely considering it's been like 2 weeks and $89 in there. So it's definitely pretty cool, because, I keep bringing out this analogy, but if you think about it, $89 for $6.47 in 2 weeks, and then you put it on a macro scale, $890, that's $64 in 2 weeks. $8,900, that's $640 in 2 weeks. So you kind of see how it can, continue to multiply. That's a full-time, salary for some people. So that's a pretty good amount if you have that much money in there to spare. But never put more than what you're willing to lose, because anything can happen. You see how ShibaSwap got hacked, and you see how all these other, different exchanges or different swaps can get hacked. So you definitely want to be careful there. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you all. Definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section. Definitely check out my other channel, Marsellis Travels, to see my travels here in Brazil. And also pre-save my album. Link in the description. As always, I'll be back with another video.